Welcome back, everybody. In this video, we're going to talk about some of the events that happen in the presynaptic area that are important for nerve transmission. We discussed in the last video that acetylcholine is the molecule that binds to the acetylcholine receptors and causes muscle contraction. And I mentioned that the nerve terminal synthesizes acetylcholine. So we're going to talk about that. If we need muscle contraction to happen, we need to be able to create acetylcholine. So how does that happen? Now, thankfully, despite there being lots and lots of complex things in neuromuscular physiology, the formation of acetylcholine is fairly straightforward. All you need is acetate, some sort of acetyl, and choline gives you acetylcholine. So we're going to talk about where those things come from. The choline comes from the extracellular fluid. It is outside of the cell, and there's a fairly complex mechanism, which I've clearly simplified here, which brings choline from the outside of the cell into the inside of the cell, so it can be bound to acetate. The acetate is going to come in the form of acetyl-CoA, and that's going to come from the mitochondria. And yes, our high school teenager years learning the Krebs cycle have come in useful. The acetyl-CoA, which is a byproduct of the Krebs cycle, forms the acetate component of our acetate plus choline, binds with the choline to form acetylcholine. Now, that reaction is catalyzed by an enzyme, and this is actually no pun intended, but it is catalyzed by the enzyme CAT, which is choline acetyltransferase. So CAT is the catalyst, and that is how we make the reaction of acetate and choline to go to acetylcholine. Once we have our acetylcholine, that is going to be stored in the cytoplasm of the nerve ending, and it's ready to be packaged into those vesicles that we talked about in the last video.